What's up, everyone? And I hope you've had a terrific week. How about we jump into some presidential election numbers today? And yesterday you saw I talked about battleground states, purple states, however you want to term it. I kind of favor those over any other states. So we're going to talk about that some more today. And we're going to look at it from the 1996 election to the 2016 election. And I'm just going to do a brief overview of each state. I'm going to have future videos for each particular state and go a little bit deeper dive. Population growth, trends with each state, moving red, moving blue, staying purple, all that fun stuff. So should be exciting videos to come if you're into this nerdy stuff. So hope you like Excel too, because I'm definitely going to be heavy leaning on the Excel spreadsheets moving forward. So without further ado, let's jump in, and I'm actually going to remove my pretty little face so you can see the full screen here. Hopefully you can read those numbers. I know it might be a little bit difficult if you're on the phone, tablet, and that sort of thing. So hopefully you can see that pretty good though. Blew it up a bit. So basically you can see here what I've done is I have the percentage on top and then the popular vote on bottom. And you can see, the votes are for either candidate increase over time with population growth and that sort of thing. And we're going to dive in a little bit deeper on some other videos on, is it actual, population growth versus is one party actually gaining more than the other party in a particular state. How can we really assess these numbers and start to figure out where these states are moving towards, basically, is how we're going to do it. So if you see here, Florida, for the most part, it's the most populous state as far as battleground states go, and it is heavily contested. Trying to highlight here. You probably can't see it any better if it's highlighted. So, like I said, 96, Clinton won this by 6 points. He had 2.5 million votes over Dole's 2.2 million votes. As we all know, in 2000, this is crazy, but everything came down to Florida in 2000. Recounts, hanging chads, you know the deal. You remember. But this is how insane 2000 was as far as Florida was concerned. This is kind of how everybody started highlighting these battleground states from then forward, it seemed like. But Bush got 2,912,790 votes in Florida. Gore got 2,912,253 votes in Florida. So like a 4 to 500, 450, that's crazy. That is insane. It's just nuts to think how much value a Florida voter in 2000 had over the whole population that year. I mean, whoever wins it wins the presidency and changes history almost, and which way the nation moves, basically. So in 2004, Florida reset. Bush won it by 5 points. Obama comes in and wins it by 3 points in 2008. And then in 12, it tightens up again. Obama only wins it by a point or so. And then in 2016, it swings back again to Trump, and he wins it by about 1.5 points or so. So it's a very contested state, has the most electoral votes of any other battleground state. So it's going to be interesting to try to predict that. And next week, I'll have a deep dive on Florida. But as you can see here, all of these states is very interesting. Most are actually moving to the red. Some are moving blue. Obama actually won North Carolina in 2008, but he failed to win in 2012. Trump won it in 2016. So that's an interesting one. Ohio seems to be moving red, as Obama won Ohio both in 2012 and 2008. However, Bush won it before he did, and then it swings back to Trump. Pennsylvania, the most shocking state that Trump won in 2016, I would say. mostly Democrat here, as you can see, but Obama won it by 10 points in '08. But in 2016, 8 years later, Trump barely squeaks out that victory. Now, Virginia is moving blue, as you can see. Obama won it both times out, and it was pretty much in the bag. I wouldn't say pretty much. Dole won it by 2 points in '96, and Bush won it pretty comfortably in his times out. But Clinton won it by 5 points. 4 or 5 points here, 5 points. So pretty solid in the Democrats, I would say. I would say Virginia is moving pretty consistently blue now. And we'll talk in a video on why that is. Wisconsin, Obama won it both times pretty impressively, but Trump squeaks out a victory here. So there's just a lot of moving parts with this, and you can't take these to the bank. You can't take these trends to the bank. So when I do future videos on a state, for instance, like the next video will be Florida deep dive. Don't think that I am taking that with a grain of salt, or taking that as like the gospel that it will come to fruition. It's just a trend. It's just something to pay attention to. It may hold up, it may not. And over this time period, you see that some of this did hold up, some of this flipped back. So that's why it's a Battleground State. It's supposed to flip back and forth, but we'll try to make some sense out of the numbers. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you look forward to each state-by-state dissection on the trends from each election, and I will see you on those videos. Take care.